A natural and humble leader, Matthew Manion is a true product of the CYO, having ran track and played basketball and football at St. Lawrence Grade School. Matt was president of his parish and regional CYO while attending Monsignor Bonner High School, and carried his Catholic faith with him to the University of Pennsylvania, where he served as president of the Newman Center and graduated from the Wharton School of Business. Matt was enjoying a fast-rising career as an executive at the Franklin Mint until divine providence changed his life's direction. He answered God's call to join Tim Flanagan and Father Chuck Pfeffer's Catholic Leadership Institute in 1999, where he is currently president and CEO, providing world-class leadership formation to Catholic leaders for today and tomorrow. Matt is a true inspiration. He is a genuine man of faith who provides an example to be imitated.
The CYO's had a tremendous impact on my life. I grew up in St. Lawrence Parish in Upper Darby, which had an outstanding CYO program and really did a wonderful job of integrating sports and service and social and spirituality. And so it really was the first place that I saw how all those components can and should be integrated. As I've continued to grow and develop, it's really helped me to understand that faith is not one piece of my life that exists over here, but that really faith should flow and be integrated in all aspects of my life. And that's a lesson that the CYO taught me back in grade school and high school that I continue to carry to this day.
When I think of Matt, the image that comes to mind for me would be the early disciples of Christ. They were people on fire for love of Christ, and they couldn't help but share it with everyone they came in contact with. And they professed their faith not just in words, but in the way that they lived their lives. And that's an example of Matt. That's the way that he's lived his life.
Our Catholic faith is such an integral part of Matt's life, and he brings Jesus' love to every facet in his life. The little things that he does within our family, they seem small sometimes, but the effects are so huge when it comes to myself and the children.
At a relatively young age, Matt made a choice to answer the call to serve the Lord and His church. And as a result, countless vocations of priests and lay leaders have changed for the better.
He really felt God calling him to this work with CLI. And it was not an easy decision. It was one that he wrestled with, and I think one that he thought he might even be ridiculed for, and a decision that might have even seemed to be foolish at the time. But he really felt God calling him to do this ministry.
He has developed a culture of love of Christ in the church, while developing the highest standards of excellence and being true to the care of an individual.
It's a great honor, and I'm really humbled to be honored by the Archdiocese of Philadelphia CYO, and to be able to join in the class with Barbara Martino and Tom Thornton and Father Higgins is really, it's a privilege, and I'm very grateful for it. And to all the young people out there who may watch this, I would just remind you that Jesus really does love you, and God has tremendous plans in store for you, and I would encourage you to seek it with all your heart. And God will answer your prayers, and you will have a life full of happiness and peace and joy. And I pray that you do experience that.